Hi guys, Bridget Shannon here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you saw my very first video I posted a few days ago. Probably not, but welcome. I'm shooting up another video of a Too Faced eyeshadow palette tutorial that I did. Went in a little bit more in depth this time. Last video I just really showed the eyeshadow look, but today there's a little bit more steps that I showed. Yeah, this eyeshadow look I got out of the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, a staple that I'm sure everyone has, or if you don't, you need it. Really fantastic palette. So if you want to see how I got this chocolatey bronzy halo smoky eye look, then keep watching.
Hey guys, all I have on here is foundation and eyebrows. So we're going to start with color correcting our under eyes. I'm using the Smashbox color correcting stick in light. This is really going to help camouflage those pesky dark circles. I'm using a flat concealer brush to blend that out. Now I like to go in with Becca's Under Eye Brightening Corrector to really brighten everything up. This is a fantastic product. I use it literally every day. I'm using another flat concealer brush to apply it. This one is by Japanesque. And now I'm just using a buffing brush from Urban Decay to blend it out. Now for concealer, but of course I'm using the infamous Tarte Shape Tape. This is the best concealer on the market at the moment, hands down. Super full coverage, still great for every day, it blends like a dream, and it doesn't crease. Obviously I'm going to place it under my eyes, but also a little on my forehead and my chin, wherever I want to highlight. And blend it out. Now we're going to set all of that concealer with my fave setting powder, the RCMA No Color Powder. This stuff is super affordable but high quality. Ooh, and I just ate some there. The packaging isn't ideal, but I don't mind it because the product is just that good. I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush to apply the powder everywhere I placed concealer. There I go, eating it again. Going to brush away the powder from my forehead and chin and only leave my under eye area to bake. Now we're going to bust out the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette to contour my face. I'm using the lightest shade in the palette. I'm going to place that right underneath my cheekbones and blend toward my mouth. I am also going to contour my forehead and jawline. And here I'm using the Real Techniques Contour Brush, my favorite brush to contour with. Now we're finally ready for the eyes. First I'm going to apply a primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden, using the applicator to apply to my eyelids and then using my finger to blend it out. Such a huge difference, right? This really helps to hide any redness or veins and creates a clean blank canvas for your eyeshadows, so never skip this step. If you don't have an eyelid primer, no worries, just use your concealer, but don't forget to set it. Taking some leftover setting powder and running along my eyelids to really make sure they're matte and ready to go. So, Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, finally, here we go. I'm first dipping into Salted Caramel and using that as my transition shade. I'm placing that starting in my outer corner and then dragging along my eyelid toward my inner corner right above my crease. Then I'm dipping into Semi-Sweet and using as my crease shade, dragging this back and forth in my crease with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Here I dipped back into Salted Caramel to buff out that transition shade again. Now taking Triple Fudge, I love these names, they're so cute, and with my Real Techniques pointed crease brush, I'm going to place this in both my inner and outer corners and along my crease. But most of the product will be in the inner and outer corners. I want to create a little halo effect here. And now I'm dipping into Creme Brulee, going to pop that in the center of my eyelid. Then I decided the shimmer was a little too muted for my liking for this glam look, so I sprayed my brush with Max Fix Plus and dipped back into Creme Brulee, and as you could see, the color payoff was much better. I then went back into Triple Fudge to make that color more prominent and blend Creme Brulee with Triple Fudge. The goal is to have a gradient effect rather than harsh chalky lines, so blend, blend, blend. Here I dipped back into Semi-Sweet, our crease color, to blend, blend, blend some more. If you ever feel like you've lost a color, then blend it back in there. It will only make the look more dimensional, which is always a plus. And then I grabbed white chocolate and placed that along my brow bone to clean things up and to highlight. Now we can dust away our bakage and any fallout that we might have experienced. I'm using an angled fluffy brush from Tarte, my favorite tool for wiping away powder. It's just the perfect size and shape. I love it. Now time to bronze up the face. I'm first going in with Beached Bronzer by Urban Decay in Bronzed. Run it along my cheek contour lines, my forehead and jawline, and down my neck. Then on top of that, because I felt like being extra, I'm going in with Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer to help darken it up some more. I don't know what face I was making there. I really should have done this step before adding my bronzer, but I forgot. But now I'm baking underneath my contour line to make it sharper. I'm using a double-ended contour brush from Tarte, particularly the side with an angled kabuki style brush, which is absolutely perfection. I mean, look how easy it is to bake with this thing. Love it. Now I went back into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette to contour my nose, and I'm using the Lorac contour brush that just came with the Lorac contour palette. Then I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush to buff out all the edges and harsh lines. Now I'm grabbing the banana shade and just a random angled blush brush that I got at Marshall's for a steal to highlight my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, forehead, and chin. Now time for blush. I'll be using this very affordable Silky Touch blush by Essence in the shade Baby Doll. Only use a small amount at a time though, because this blush is super pigmented, which is good and also bad at the same time, so just be very wary of that. I used a Real Techniques multitask brush to apply it. Then I wiped away our bakage. And just look at this beautiful compact. Ugh, it's so gorgeous. This is the 10th anniversary per 4-in-1 pressed mineral makeup powder foundation. Such a great product, honestly. You will not get cakey with this guy. It gives you such a natural finish. I used it here to help blend and meld all of the face products together, and I used a large fluffy brush from Earth Therapeutics. Now for the lower lash line, I went in with Semi Sweet. I just kept dragging that along my lower lash line until it was deep enough. Then I used our transition shade, Then I used our transition shade Salted Caramel and buffed out the color. Then I took a little bit of Triple Fudge to the outer corner to help make it a little bit more smoky. Then I went to my waterline with a Lorac eye pencil in bronze. Now curling my lashes with a Tarte eyelash curler. Any eyelash curler will do though, obviously. Then I used the Ciate London Wonderland Mascara. This is actually a sample size that came with the Chloe Morello palette, and to be honest, it's so fabulous. I'm going to have to get a full tube when I'm out of this little one. It gives your lashes such volume and length and separates them so well too. Now for falsies. I'm using Double Demi Wispies by Ardell, and I applied them with Kiss Lash Glue. Tongue twister. of frame here. Awesome. But first you want to place them in the center, then drop down both sides, and then pinch them together with your natural lashes. Now I'm taking Cargo Swimmables eye pencil in Black Sea to my top waterline. Then I used Benefit's Roller Lash to coat my bottom lashes. I think the shape of this wand makes it really easy to get those tiny bottom lashes. I really love it for the lower lash line. Now I'm going to douse myself in Max Fix Plus to help set everything. And I locked it when I was trying to unlock it. Fail. And spray some more. Told you I was gonna use a lot. Now don't worry, I didn't forget about highlighter. I'm using Makeup Revolution's Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. It's the first time I'm using this highlighter, and honestly, I was shocked by it. It's a very affordable highlighter, but the quality is outstanding. See here, I'm like shocked. I was like, okay. I'm applying it, by the way, with a just $1 fan brush that I got at Marshall's. I applied it to the top of my cheekbones. I also then applied it to my Cupid's bow and down the bridge of my nose. Then I popped it in my inner corner and brow bone to highlight as well. And because I'm being extra, I'm going in with Artist Couture's Diamond Glow Powder and Cocoa Bling. This stuff is everything. It's definitely not an everyday highlighter in my opinion, but for those days when you're really trying to go all out, this stuff is life. I'm applying it with an e.l.f. small tapered brush. This is my absolute favorite brush to apply highlighter with, and bonus, it's super affordable. Now time for lips. I'm first lining my lips with Kylie Cosmetics Dulce K lip liner. And I'm just gonna fill them in as well. Then I used Dose of Colors, which was upside down, liquid lipstick in Cork. I love Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formulas. They're really great.
Well guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like it. I think it came out very smoky and sultry. I love the kind of halo eye that's going on. Just pop up the gold glitter in the middle. It's not too much. Great to go out with. The highlighter is blingin'. Super impressed with the drugstore highlighter that I found. It's really, really high quality, really shows up. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette I am absolutely in love with. First of all, it smells amazing. Second of all, the color options are beautiful. It's great for everyday, great for a going out look. It's fabulous. I definitely recommend that palette. It's a staple in your collection. Just felt like doing a look from one of the really infamous Too Faced palettes, and this is my go-to chocolate smoky look. So I hope you enjoyed, and thumbs the video up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.